let's start with Josh Allen, then I'll move to New England. Josh Allen played one of the greatest games that any quarterback's ever played in NFL history. Literally, that is not hyperbole. Okay, so he throws for 300 yards. He completed 80% of his passes. Completes 80%, 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, a QBR. This is 0 to 100, by the way. A QBR of 98.5, a passer rating barely not perfect, 157.6. Against a Belichick defense. So, yeah, that's what Josh Allen pulled off. You have receiver. I mean, what's crazy is not one Buffalo receiver went for over 100 yards. So what that tells you is he's spreading the ball. Dawson Knox, Cole Beasley, Stephon Diggs. And Buffalo's running game was outstanding again. And this is why I think the Bills are dangerous. Because my biggest criticism of them all season long, even going into the season, is they really can't run the football, right? I love their defense. Personnel-wise, love their defense. Josh Allen's outstanding. I was very much in favor of the Bills giving him the bag. Stephon Diggs is one of the 5 best receivers in football, in my opinion. Dawson Knox is no joke. Cole Beasley, crazy as he is, he's one of the best slot receivers in the league. They just can't run the football. And I think you need that in order to win a championship. Well, the Bills over the last now 5 games have been outstanding. Yesterday, here you go, 174 yards rushing for a 6-point average, 6 yards average. So, in defense of the Patriots, there is nothing they could have done. They could have brought Tom Brady back and they wouldn't have won this game. They wouldn't have. However, they would not have lost by 30. Let me give you an interesting stat. So Bill Belichick, and he announced recently, he is coming back next year. No surprise to anybody. He just now finished his 22nd season coaching the Patriots, which is crazy. It's outstanding. 22nd season coaching the New England Patriots. Now, we all know the Brady-Belichick relationship, it produced 6 Super Bowl titles. But before Brady, in between, like during the Brady era, when you had, obviously, he was suspended in 2016 for the whole Deflategate mess, and you had, he tore his ACL in 2008 and missed the rest of the season. So you had quarterbacks like Matt Castle, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett, Brian Hoyer. Even a lot of games in which Tom Brady didn't start because the Patriots had already clinched a first-round bye in the playoffs. So like the last game of the regular season, Tom wouldn't even play one at some of those games. Before Tom, you had Drew Bledsoe, and they went 5-11 that season. Post-Tom Brady, you had Cam Newton, who we're not even sure should be in the NFL right now, and Jarrett Stidham, with Brian Hoyer once again reemerging. Coming into Saturday nights, Bill Belichick had never lost a game by 30 points. Matter of fact, he never trailed by 30 points. The first playoff start of Mac Jones' career, lost by 30. This is one of those games like Jimmy Garoppolo. The 49ers won yesterday in spite of Jimmy Garoppolo. Mac Jones' numbers from Saturday night are not even close to indicative of how horrible he played. I won't get on him about that early interception. That was an outstanding play by an excellent safety, Micah Hyde. Outstanding play. From there, it was a disaster. Man, the numbers will say, hey, threw for 232 yards. Completion percentage isn't that bad. Threw for a couple touchdowns. QBRs 59. Passer ratings right at average 75. Right? He was horrible. And this is what the Patriots are going to have to deal with for a long time. Is that you don't have a quarterback who can compete with Josh Allen, who can go throw for Josh Allen. You know why? He hasn't went throw for throw with Josh Allen in any of the 3 matchups. Mac Jones had 3 shots in 7 weeks against Josh Allen to show, hey, you know what? I am the future. I can hang with these guys. The first matchup is the only game the Patriots won. Mac Jones threw 1, 2, 3 passes. The following game, Mac Jones had multiple turnovers and his completion percentage was under 50%. And Saturday night, when the Patriots just needed to stay afloat, our defense is struggling right now. We need to stay afloat. We need to stay alive in this game. Help us feel good about ourselves. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because after that interception, and I'll defend Mac because that was an outstanding play by Micah Hyde. The Patriots, after that, punt, field goal, interception, garbage time touchdown, punt, garbage time touchdown. Did nothing. So, he's not the next Tom Brady. Hate to tell you that. Not really. Told you beforehand. Mac Jones, talent-wise, I told you, is the worst of the 5 first-round quarterbacks. Career-wise, he's probably going to have the fourth, at best, third most successful career. Trey Lance, I said going into last year, Trey Lance got the most successful career of the 5 first-rounders from 2021. I mean, look, Jimmy Garoppolo's winning games as bad as he's playing. Trey Lance can be better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's going to be. I think Trey Lance is going to have a huge year next year. Justin Fields, get him a good coach to Chicago, and sit back and watch how great this kid can be. Trevor Lawrence, it's Jacksonville, so I'm hesitant. And Zach Wilson, he's with the Jets. It's where young quarterbacks' dreams go to die. They'll screw it up. Okay, so Mac, by default, will have a better career than Zach Wilson. This is not going to win a Super Bowl. It's not. You say, well, he's just a rookie. Well, so was Herbert last year. How'd he look? Broke just about every rookie quarterback record there was. How about Joe Burrow? Was on pace to do this, was on pace to do the same till he got hurt. Let's talk about 2018. What about Baker Mayfield? You know who was a rookie in 2017 before he got hurt? Deshaun Watson. How about 2016? Dak Prescott. How about 2012? Russell Wilson. You can see it pretty quickly. They don't have to be outstanding. They don't have to be spectacular. But there's little things you can see. This is why I think if Zach Wilson went to a different franchise, I might actually buy into him. But the Jets are going to screw it up. That's what they do to young quarterbacks. There is and I said this before, a concrete ceiling on how far the New England Patriots can go with Mac Jones at quarterback. I remember they won 7 straight games. They started 2-4, wasn't looking great, and hey, they won 7 straight games. And at one point, they were the number 1 seed in the AFC, and everybody got on the Mac train. Everybody saying, "Oh, we're gonna get what we've all been waiting for: a Belichick versus Brady Super Bowl." I said, "No. You may get one half of that. Matter of fact, I think you will get one half of that. I'm about to get in the Bucs in just a second." No rookie quarterback's ever taken a team to a Super Bowl. Mac Jones was not going to be the first. Man couldn't even win his own division when he had a pretty comfortable lead over the Bills. Had 2 cracks at him. Beat him the first go-round. That was, as I said at the time, a coaching clinic by Belichick. And for Mac Jones, he threw 3 passes in that game. He was garbage in the second meeting between the two. And yesterday did nothing. Thanks so much for watching the show on YouTube. Be sure to click that big red subscribe button and go check out the other clips and full shows of Carving It Up Live. Have a blessed day.